Big fatty girls, boys, and my non-binary babies, welcome back to Antics with Ash. Today I have my girl, Indiyah.
Hey, baby. I feel like I just saw you.
I know, innit? Okay, first of all, how are you still standing?
I don't actually know.
You are the definition at the minute, babe, of club, another club, taxi,
Next
podcast,
place.
Love Island, After Sun.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I literally do the podcast 5 days a week, and then we have After Sun on Sunday, so I'm a very busy gal.
Bear in mind, I did it for 1 week and was like, I'm a go now. Yeah. I'm a go. Are you knackered?
I'm absolutely shattered.
Are you?
But I feel like I love the game, you know?
You love the game. Do you know what? One thing I will say about you is you are a grafting girlie.
Yeah.
Bruv.
Yeah.
I thought you were flying out.
No, someone actually said this to me.
How is she doing this? Because then you'd be in London and I was like, rah, you're actually moving back.
I think I literally showed like BTS on my snap of like, me, oh yeah, getting ready for us. I was like, wait, you're in London? I was like, yeah, we're recording London. It's just when we go to like the final, we'll do it in Mallorca.
Right.
For the final for everybody. But yeah, no, we do it in a nice, lovely studio.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I want to get on something of After Sun with you.
No, we need you on After Sun. We need the gossip.
I've been firing out a few messages.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for having me and, you know, maybe see you on After Sun.
You know what? We've done the pod, so I feel like After Sun is the next step. Like,
I feel like we're sister talk. So
yeah, it was a nice girl chat, wasn't it?
It was so cute.
Yeah, it was really, really cute. I loved it.
Okay, I want to know.
Hit me.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this year's Love Island?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's been a very strong start.
I agree.
Because usually by like, it takes up until week 2 when you're starting to get into it. And
do you know what? Not
whatever.
even that. Like I used to find that for me it was like 3 or 4, just because that's when people, you know, like true colours really start to come out.
Yeah, they let their guard down.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because I feel like when people go in, they're always a little bit like, I'm on a show.
Yeah.
I'm this, I'm that, and then when you start to forget is when everyone starts to lose their head.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I feel like from day
one, did we not have tears on like the first episode?
Yes.
Like literally, people have been showing their colours, and I feel like everyone in this season, they're wearing their hearts on their sleeve.
On their blood clot sleeve. Yeah.
They're going in head first.
Yeah.
They've kept me entertained. You know, they've made my job easy on the pod. I've had a lot to talk about, so I'm giving them their props for that.
Good.
But I want the girls to take some more control this season. I feel like the ladies haven't been taking as much control.
I agree, and I just think, don't let boys take you for idiot.
Yeah, I feel like I need to see some of these boys get spun on their head a little bit,
Genuine thoughts on why Joey Essex is there?
You know what? At first I thought it was a little bit of a, you know...
A revive.
Yeah, you know? No, I thought it was a little bit calculated.
Okay.
But, yeah, he's not really convincing. Do you know why? Because he's in there with Grace and they're cracking on, but I just feel like he's had an advantage of being with someone he already has a connection with.
Yes,
Whereas other people are in there trying to find a connection for the first time, and he's so lucky that him and Grace ended on not so terrible terms so they can pick it up. So I'm interested, but I feel like he's having
it's a good idea to reopen the wound, though?
Good and bad. I feel like he would be good in Joey's sense where he's actually going in head first and this guy's whipped. Like, he loves Grace.
Yeah, I've been seeing clips.
He's
and
really
I've been
interested in her. Like, they're kissing, he can't get his hands off her.
Also, can I say the kisses?
These lot have been really PDA in this season.
Yeah, like...
Honourable mention to Mimi and Io, because that kiss, it was cute.
The lip sync has been lip sync.
It's been
and I've been really into it.
Yeah, it's been lip sync a lot. But I feel like the whole Joey and Grace situation can go a good way, how he's really whipped, or this is Grace's journey.
Yeah.
A bombshell could come in and her head could turn, and what is Joey going to do then?
I think it will be so interesting because I feel like Joey has had the pick pretty much of whoever
he's been Joey Essex.
He's been Joey.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think it would be interesting for a girl to turn him down.
Yeah.
Just to see what would happen.
Absolutely. I feel like he's been chasing Grace's tail.
Yeah.
I want to see him sweat.
Same.
I've not seen him sweat. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like he's been absolutely comfortable. But the villa is not a place for comfort. It's not.
And growth doesn't come with comfort. It comes with discomfort, my friends.
Yeah, what Ash said.
Do you know what I mean? Okay, I have been seeing a lot of stuff online.
Okay.
I wanted to have this conversation with you.
Okay.
Because I'm interested to know what you think about this.
Okay. I'm glad you brought it up.
You said, let's go, baby. Can white people explain the logic behind being attracted to a hair colour? Genuinely asking.
Yeah, I'm gonna need, the Caucasians.
Yeah.
To answer the question.
I'm gonna need you to answer that.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, not gonna lie.
It really confuses me because it irks me every time I hear boys go on there and say it, you know. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I hear, my name's, so-and-so, Daniel, I'm 30, I'm from Deansgate and I love blondes.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What do you mean by that?
Do you love blondes? Do you love the hair colour? Because are you saying you like a black girl with blonde hair?
Do you like my 613 wig? What about me? I've got skunk stripes. I'm black and blonde. So where do I fall into
And somehow, I don't think that's what they're saying.
Yeah, I don't think the skunk
So
stripe
I'm like, what do you think that is? Because I'm not gonna lie, it irks me every time I hear it.
Well, first of all, I think you need to get a white boy on here so we can answer that question.
True.
But also, I feel maybe it's the same with us. Like sometimes we say we like dreads over cane rows or dreads over like a low cut. That's the only thing I can give them.
Right.
Because like blonde and brunette, I could just dye my hair to whatever you say you like, and then what?
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
as in, listen. If you want me to put that wig on, I'll put that wig on. So what are you saying?
I think it's a very random thing.
It also feels like a very small boy answer.
It's also, you don't give anyone else a chance. You sit next to me and tell me you like blondes and brunettes. I'm like, well, that's
well, I'm out then.
I'm out of the picture.
Yeah, I agree. I just think boys do better.
Yeah.
This whole like, I love blondes.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like people are starting to, well, from like the season on Love Island as well, I feel like this season they haven't been too much on the blondes and brunettes. There's been a bit of like, what do you mean? Like, you know? Also,
I get people having preferences.
Absolutely.
Because I get that. Like I was saying to my mate, I like tattoos on boys.
Yeah.
I like this and that. It's not preferences, it's just things that I like.
Yeah.
That I totally get.
Yeah.
I know people are about to come for me in the comments, it's just a preference and we don't allow preferences anymore. God, we can't do anything. And I'm like, no, I get it. But I'm like, you are literally reducing someone down to the pigment of their hair.
Absolutely. And something that they can't control most time.
Right.
I feel like there's like, it's okay to say you like blondes or brunettes, but like, for example, I might like dreads or I might like braids or a fresh trim, but I won't not speak to someone just because they have braids.
Yes, it's just like,
do you know what I mean?
You find that attractive. Maybe like, oh, I always find it when
you
boys
like
have that
it,
hairstyle.
but you're not going to turn someone away just because they don't have it.
I agree.
You know, it's a bit shallow.
Yeah, it's shallow.
Yeah.
Okay, right, we're moving on to you and life.
Me and life? Oh, I don't even know where I'm coming and going.
Are you and Dami?
Oh, we're fantastic.
Am I right in saying you're in your second home together?
Home, yeah.
When were you in your first home? Straight off of Love Island?
Yeah, it took us about like 3-4 months and then we were like, oh, sod this, we need to move in. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we moved in pretty fast. But I feel like the villa geared us up for that.
Were you not scared to do that?
Absolutely not.
Because you were in the villa?
Yeah, I feel like the villa geared us up for that. And then when we came out, our lifestyles were so similar. So we were going to the same events, we were doing the same thing. And we're like, what's the point in just not seeing you at
night? As in, let's just be together 24/7 in each other's skin. What the hell?
Wasting time.
So this is your second place.
Yeah.
How do you feel differently? Do you feel like you've grown as a couple? Like, how do you feel?
Yeah, honestly, when I look back at things from a year ago, I'm like, who is that?
Really?
Yeah, honestly, all my throwbacks from last year makes me want to vomit. Like,
no, stop. Why though? What is it giving like cringe? Is it?
Yeah,
like,
I just feel like I looked so young, and I just like a little baby.
Like a little thing.
Yeah. I was just looking at it, and I'm just like, oh, you went out like that? Why'd you do that?
I'm dead.
Also, I feel like I was coming grips to fame. So like, I was walking outside anyhow, not realizing like you kind of like people are seeing you, and I'm like, oh.
Do you think that's like I quite like that naivety though?
Yeah.
Because like, do you think sometimes there's like a pressure on you to do you know what I mean? It's
absolutely.
Like I need to be laid everywhere I go.
You got to be laid and slayed 24/7.
Yeah, like does that not jar you?
It is jarring. Like even for example, me like obviously doing the podcast 5 days a week. I don't have to wear makeup, but I just want to look my best.
Yeah.
And not to say that I don't know my best about makeup, but I enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
So I want to put on my foundation. I want to put on my lip gloss. But bloody hell, it's tiring.
Oh bloody hell.
It's tiring.
Baby, you're telling me when I tell you if I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I'm Quasimodo.
No, because I don't need to be out here.
I'm absolutely done out. If I'm not out,
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't even recognise me.
Yeah, no, I hear it. It's a lot, but we're great. It's tough because I feel like during this period, summer, like, I feel like we never see each other. Like,
Yeah,
he's not even home
I was
right
going to say, because I always see you two in different, like, completely different places.
Literally, and I feel like right now he's in Paris for Fashion Week, and then he comes back for, like, one day, and then he's going to Italy.
Yeah.
And then, like, I do the pod, so, like, every time I come home at night, he's already in bed.
Yeah, because the pod is late.
Yeah, the pod is late.
The pod is late.
Late. So it's like... This is, like, the summertime is really crucial for us. And, like, I be having breakdowns because I don't see him. And it's just like, oh.
Do you ever feel like it puts you... Because I feel like this. If I'm with someone, if I'm not seeing them regularly, my mind starts to...
forget about them.
No, not... Forget about them. Well, yeah, I actually just spoke about this sometimes. But my mind starts to do... Like, it plays games on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You haven't seen that person for ages, and then you're like... Shit, like...
Do you care about me?
He's a good-looking boy. Like, what's going on? What's happening? Even if you have the utmost trust for someone, it's so hard when they're not with you.
It is absolutely hard. I feel like with me and Dami, we have brilliant communication.
Yeah.
So when we're away from each other, we make sure we're texting, or we're FaceTiming, or just checking in.
Yeah.
But it is tough. Like, sometimes, like, he'll be abroad, and he's such... Like, Dami is... What do I call him?
Dami's a party boy.
He's a party boy. He's a social butterfly.
Yeah.
Like, he is the one that's going to be having all the conversations. So sometimes I'll be, like, watching his story, and I'll be seeing two girl on the snap, and I'm like...
And you're thinking...
Okay.
You.
I'm like, all right.
Hey, babe, I think it's bedtime.
Yeah.
I think go to bed.
What's happening?
Yeah, literally.
I know he's just, like, he's harmless, but, like, he's the life of the party. Like,
100%.
He'll be buying shots and chatting to everyone. So I'm like... You go, have your fun.
You
just
go,
just
Glen
text
Coco.
me. You know, you glow. Honestly, you go, Glen Coco. So,
If you ever feel, like, little moments of doubt or anything, are you good with being, like, I'm feeling away, like, can we message, can we ring?
I'm feeling a big way. I'm very direct.
Really?
I can't hold my mouth for shite.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm feeling some type of way, you're getting that swipe up. What's this then?
Swipe up.
What's that then? What are you talking about? Like, honestly, I'm big on confrontation. Like, we're going to have it out right now.
But I think that's the best, because I'm the opposite.
Yeah, really? Really?
Indiyah. Yeah, which is
You
funny.
don't strike me as that, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
For some reason, I will see something and I'll be like, ooh.
Should I?
Made me feel a bit weird. Yeah. I will let that fester for a while, and I'm trying to work on this, and then I'll be like, really irking me now. Like, I'm seeing it again, and it's really irking me. And I'll get to a point where I'm like, I'm not being funny, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I've let myself sit on it, because I don't like to go at things too prematurely.
Yeah, think about it. But you try to be rational about things. Yeah, absolutely.
But then by doing that, sometimes you just... You go irrational girly.
Yeah, I always try to be upfront, because I feel like when I hold things in, it will come out probably when I'm drunk, and that's the worst time.
That's the worst.
Like, because you know what it is when you have a little, like, liquid confidence, you're having a fantastic night. Yeah. Out of nowhere, you bring something up and you're having a big argument. And it's like, I didn't really want for this to happen.
You know that, like...
But I couldn't control it.
And I just think it's funny that...
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden...
Yeah, and, like, that wasn't even the topic of the conversation for the night. So he's there, like, well, where's this coming from?
Well,
like, we're having a time.
Do you know what, though? No, I really love you both. And I was thinking about when we were in Scotland.
Yes.
With Garnier.
Oh, that was fantastic. Yeah, that was
We had the best time.
We did.
And Dami, it was his birthday.
Yeah, it was his birthday.
And he had a little birthday speech.
Yeah.
And it was just honestly, guys, we were all like this. Because it was like the most heartwarming speech ever, just about how he cannot do this life without you, basically. It was really sweet, and he was just like, I owe so much to Indiyah. Yeah. And obviously, you don't need to talk about this. Yeah. But he's been open online about his father passing, and he was really open with that when he was speaking when we were in Scotland, and he was just saying, like, I owe so much to you for keeping me, like, sane in this time. Yeah. And I just want to know from you, like, how has it been for you, like, helping your partner through, like, grief? Because I feel like that's such a, like, I wanted to discuss this because I feel like nobody really talks about it.
It's a tough one. I feel like I feel like grief, like, as terrible as it is, it happens.
Yeah.
Like, someone will pass away, and I feel like you can never be prepared for it. And then obviously, like, in a relationship setting, like, there's no handbook on how to support your partner, because it's like, he's grieving, but then it's like, I'm also grieving, but also it's not about me.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't want to tell you how I feel because this is your time. So it's like learning how to deal with your emotions, but be there for someone else, and not trying to, like, be self-centered and, you know, make it about yourself. I think you just have to, honestly, you just have to ride the wave.
Yeah,
and, like,
just go with it.
Just check in. The most you can do is check in. And sometimes people don't want to be suffocated. They want their own time. You just have to do as much as you can, but just try, like, not to make the person feel weird. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, you know, no one likes sympathy. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, when it's, like, obvious, like, yeah, I've had a passing, of course I'm upset.
Yes.
But when you're around someone, like, oh, can I? Oh, it's like, you make them feel worse. So
you know that thing
normal.
where, like, you've experienced a death in your life, and everybody is. It's almost like you feel the elephant in the room.
You feel everyone looking at you, and it's like you don't want, like, you want to go out and just have a good time, and grieve in your own time. You don't want to go out 24/7 and everyone's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Because, like, I know you're sorry, but it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But, like, I understand the respect and whatever. But I think it's just showing up when they need you.
Yeah.
And obviously tapping into each other's, like, love languages. So knowing how your partner likes to be loved, and in times when they need it, do it the most. But it's tough. Like,
did you feel yourself like doing that even more? You know, just like you're obviously extra attentive in that time anyway. Yeah. And what you were saying is so interesting about that little bit of guilt you feel, because, like, you're also feeling that.
Yeah, but then you feel like you have no place, because it's like, it's not my direct dad, but then it's like, obviously he's still my family.
But also you're allowed to feel that grief, because Dami is, like, the closest person to you. That's your partner.
Yeah.
Your family is his family, like, you know, like, you're also intertwined. So it's like, you're also allowed to give yourself that period of grieving yourself. Yeah. But at the same time being like, I want to give him
his space and time.
All of this support, because I know that you're going to feel it doubly as
I think it's important to just give yourself grace in all situations. I had myself feeling like I didn't know what to do. Like, I felt like, well, I don't know how to support you. I don't know what to do. Like, do you want family time? Should I come over? Like,
do you want me to leave you alone?
Leave you alone?
Yeah.
But I feel like Dami made me feel really comfortable. Like, and that's what I love about him. Obviously, he knew it wasn't my fault, but, like, there was times, obviously he's an island, I was always going over there. But sometimes we're like, are you sure? And he's like, no, like, I want you to be here. And I was like, okay, just making sure.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure you're okay. Because I get it. Like, sometimes you just want to be alone. And, like, honestly, we're going to be 2 years in July. It's not it's long, but it's not the longest of times.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And for something like that to happen so fresh, it's like, you might think, oh, you know what, F this, I just want to be with my family. Like,
yes.
You know, but...
Also, you just don't know how... What I find with that is you don't know how people are going to deal with grief.
Yeah, exactly.
So you almost... What you were saying of riding the wave...
Yeah.
You have to just be like, OK, one day you might wake up and be like, I am angry today.
Yeah.
I'm angry about this. I feel like life's unfair.
Yeah.
I'm going to be ratty with you. And you almost have to be like, OK, that's how you're feeling today. Yeah. And then there might be another day where he's just like, could you just hug me again? All I want you to do is hug me. That's fine.
I feel like it opened my eyes a lot in the whole sense of, like, learning when to pick my battles. Because I feel like me being such a, like, confrontational person, like, what's going on? I feel like in that whole situation, I sort of felt certain things and I thought, maybe this isn't maybe why he's reacting this way. There's layers to this, so let's think about it before you decide to talk about it. Do you know what I mean?
Such a mature girl.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just feel like sometimes I'd be like, oh, yeah, well, you effing did this. But then I thought, hold on, be nice.
Yeah, let me wait a minute. Like, there's a lot going on
There's
right
a
now.
lot. So I feel like it did teach me a lot of emotional maturity, and then to just sort of, like, you could talk about it later, or is it going to matter in 2 weeks? Is it really a big deal? Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I just love it though. I saw a TikTok of you,
Yeah. I'm such a wimp on TikTok.
You were I love you on TikTok.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise today, I was actually on your TikTok today, and I was like, I don't even follow you, I'm such a bitch.
What?
Yeah, I know.
No, you fucking bitch. I be liking your shit.
Babe, I followed you today, and I went, I'm going to have to address this with her today.
I be liking, commenting, like, oh my God, sis.
I was like, I'm a bitch. And do you know what's that? I've commented on your shit before.
Yeah, I feel like we have interacted.
But it's because it's come up.
Yeah.
So I've been like, obviously I follow Indiyah. Because it's come up.
Sometimes you don't realise, you're thinking, oh, shit.
And I was being a little bitch. And
You're
I was
lucky I didn't see that notification because I thought you were following me, like...
and now I've told you anyway, so it didn't even matter. So, listen, I put a question box out.
Okay, cool.
Being like...
I literally, you know what, I didn't click on it yet, but then I saw, like, the notification, and I was running late. I was like to realise, shit, Ash just put me up, so I can't even be late. Like, I can't even say, let's reschedule, because she told everyone I'm coming.
It's me. You can be late.
Honestly, I was
in,
like, shit, do I work with the car?
As in, we black, we always late.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to break out of it, but
me
it's like,
too.
I feel like there's something always, like, against me.
Same.
There's always something working
the elements
me.
are against me.
Yeah, like, what's your problem?
Do you know what? I saw a meme that was like about lateness, and this is me and you, yeah?
Yeah.
It was basically like, my problem is I think I can do everything and get everywhere in 30 minutes.
I think I'm Superwoman.
That's me.
Do you know what? I think I have a kink for being late, because I promise you. I promise you, yeah?
Oh, lateness.
When I see that clock and it's like, I'll have a whole hour, I'm like, yeah, chill. Yeah, I'm fine, I got this. 20 minutes, fuck. Let's do this.
Same.
It's like, why? Like, why am I doing that? I'm silent. Why am I also waiting until I have 20 minutes and then I get a rocket on my arse and I'm moving like Speedy Gonzalez
As
when
in,
I had an hour?
somebody will tell me the function's at 7.
Yeah.
And I'll go, lit. So at 6, I'm like, I've got an hour to get ready.
Yeah, and then I've got to do this.
The function was at 7. I've only got ready for 7.
Yes.
And then I'm
not
like...
get there for 7.
And it's as if, like, I'm tapped. Because then I'm like, oh, no, I'm late again.
I'm late again. I definitely don't mean it. Like, I just feel like I don't know how to explain to people that I am trying.
It's like a disease.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's horrible.
It's absolutely horrible.
It is. I hate it.
It is horrible.
So, I put a question box up for people to just ask what they wanted to...
What they want to find.
Yeah. I just said that me and you were having a girly chat. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I like this one. I think it's interesting.
Okay.
Have you ever experienced evil eye in this industry?
Evil eye? I don't think so. I feel like evil eye is very much a perspective thing. I feel like I'm so big on like, oh, evil eye. But it's also like, if I don't think it's going to be evil eye, it's not going to be evil eye.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's what you make. It's like law of attraction. Like, if it's going to work, it's going to work. No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, you're just... I can't with you being this grown up.
I don't think I have, but also I feel like when I have, like, important things, I kind of keep it low down until it's time to tell.
Do you?
Yeah, because sometimes I get a bit anxious because it's more the embarrassment. Like, I don't want to tell you I'm doing something and then it falls through because I'm embarrassed.
That's me. As in, I don't announce anything until I'm there. Like, even with my mates, sometimes I come home and I'll say, like, a really, like, a great opportunity or something that's happened. Yeah. And I'll just be like, yeah, I had a meeting. I had a meeting with these people, but honestly, it's
nothing. It's nothing.
And they're like, wait, Ash, that's massive. Yeah. Like, that's really good. And obviously, they're your mates, so they're trying to be like, give you your props. This is really sick, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I'm just there, not you.
Is that me again?
No. Who?
Because I thought I turned my sound off.
Who's not got the phone on DND?
I turned mine on airplane mode.
Is it me? Imagine. No, it's actually not me. My phone's forever on silent. But whatever, who cares? But yeah. What was I saying?
Evil Eye, that's where you left off. But I was
so it's that, like, I will always downplay, and I'm actually trying to get out of this habit. Yeah. Because I downplay achievements.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm so, like, one, I don't like this idea of, like, gloating. So I don't like being like, oh, look at all these things
I don't like boasting, but then it's like, not that I don't believe my own source, I do. But then it's like...
You should celebrate your wins.
Like, because you're actually doing big things.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, but it's nothing.
Yeah, me too. people, I actually do this a lot. People will be like, oh, my God, babe, like, you're doing so good. I see you doing these things. And I go, oh, God, no. I always go, oh, God, no, I'm in the gutter. And I'm like...
But you're not.
Yeah, I'm thinking...
You're not.
I'm thinking, why did I say that?
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't just say, thank you. Thanks, babe. Like, that's really nice of you. Thank you. I'm such a self-deprecator.
Yeah. It's hard.
I love to just be like, no, I'm in the trenches.
And you know what? I think it is hard because, you call a spade a spade. You see so many people on the internet for even getting... fucking told off for just believing in themselves. It's like, oh, you think you're too nice. It's like, no, actually, you think I'm nice?
I hate the phrase, you think you're too nice.
But, like, people say that,
or like,
and that can actually...
she's too much, you're doing too much. Yeah. You're not doing enough.
That can put a dampener on your spirit because you think, oh, sorry, I don't want to be perceived.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be perceived. But also, it's like, no, yeah, what? I'm nice. Now what?
Yeah. But I think that's the attitude that you have to have. You have to almost just be like, Yeah, sick.
Yeah,
So what next?
Yeah, so what next?
And then see what they've got to say. Nothing.
Like, it's always like smelly little boys that say stuff like that, you know?
It's always smelly little rotten.
Okay, just because you want me, like, all right.
Just because you fancy me.
Just because you fancy me.
It's giving playground. Okay, right.
Honestly.
Okay. Oh, if you had to couple up with anyone in the current villa,
oh, Christ.
who would it be and why? As in, this is hypothetically. Dami, we love you.
Dami, I absolutely love you.
Yeah, this is not like any.
Do you know what? No one's really swimming with their chat right now. So I'm going to be shallow and go solely on looks basis.
Okay.
And I would say Io simply because he's 6'6", nice deep voice.
We had this conversation earlier.
Fresh trim, and he's very like well kept. But that's on a solely shallow looks basis because no one's chat is moving me right now.
I agree.
Yeah.
Talking, as in he's talking to the point where I just feel like.
Yeah, for you, bloody hell.
As in it's like putty in the hands, isn't it? You're just like this. Everything's.
Yeah. No, when someone is tall, like a lot of shit slides.
A lot of
things just slide with someone's
That's why everyone says. Short kings are always nicer and always treat you better.
Yeah, because they can't get away with as much.
They can't just get away with doing...
let a short man chat rubbish to me. No offence, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you're like, all right, king. Let me just stamp on you. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean...
It's sad, though, because it's not like they can get their knees done or anything. Like, it's not their fault.
No, it's not like they... Well, same. I think about this about myself all the time.
Yeah, like, we're short queens, and, like, we just have to live with it, you know?
And also, that's why we're big characters.
Yeah, I've got to make up for it because I am short.
Yeah, I think this.
I've got to show personality. Like, I
How
can't
short
be...
are you?
I'm only 5'3". I'm not that short.
Oh, no, that's nice.
I'm, like, average height, I feel.
Yeah, it's 5'3" average.
Yeah.
I think it is. 5'3", 5'4". Yeah.
5'3", 5'4",
Yeah, that's
5'5".
cute.
Yeah, I'm just a little...
Also, can I just say, you being Bobbiana...
Do you like it?
B.O.B. said they're calling you Bob. It's so good.
Really? You know what Dami said?
I love it.
This is one of his top 2 hairstyles on me. Ponytail's #1 for him, then Bob, and he's trying to figure out his
ponytail?
He loves a ponytail.
Interesting.
Yeah, he likes a ponytail or a bun.
But I love
Really?
it. Do you know what? It gives, like, fashion.
Fashion, like...
Because it's the proper short bob
Yeah.
style. It's not like...
It's Edna.
It's not a lob, yeah. Edna Maud.
Edna Maud.
No capes. Okay, right. Let's see what else peeps are saying. Oh, this is interesting because I actually wasn't sure. I think I know this answer for you, but I'm interested. Are either of you spiritual/religious? If so, what do you believe in?
Yeah, I think we're both
You're religious.
spiritual. I'm
you religious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Dami Christian, I'm Christian. He does have Muslim family. His nan is Muslim, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's Muslim, but his mum is Christian.
Okay.
So yeah, he's very much Christian, but he knows about like Islam and stuff like that growing up. But I'd say, yeah, pretty much Christian.
Do you practice?
Do you know what? I don't go to church as much as I want to, but I have been like, I've got this like devotional and I've been trying to read like a page a day.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, even though I'm like half a year behind. But
yeah. Also, babe, I'm not being funny. Another club podcast. It's okay.
It's so
As in, give yourself some grace. Like you can't be doing it all.
I'll be in bed trying to get
energy. I feel like as long as God is in your thoughts.
Yeah, but I do try and pray. I do try and pray every day.
Yeah.
I do want to be closer to God, but in this lifestyle as well, it's so hard. It's so hard.
Do you ever feel like it's conflicting as well?
Not in what sense?
Just like I always find. Where did I see this? I saw a tweet about this, actually about Love Island.
Okay.
That was it.
Oh, I think I know what you were about to say.
Io and Mimi.
Yeah.
And did you know what? The comments made me feel a bit like, oh, why does everyone just have to, like...
Say something.
Because I think faith looks so different to everyone. Like,
absolutely.
When I was growing up, my mum was Hindu and my dad... typically, like, went to church with his family but didn't practice himself.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I got taken, honestly, I was doing all sorts. I got taken to temple, I got taken to church. I was like, wagwan here. Like, what am I meant to believe in? And I know that I have... I don't know if it's faith. I would say, I do have faith in a way. Like, I err on the side of spirituality.
Yeah.
And I definitely believe... I don't know, maybe in a sense of karma and that you need to live your life to like a certain moral compass and that there's something bigger than us, I'm sure. But yeah, and it's just weird to me. I and Mimi were having this conversation.
I saw.
And I read the comments and people were like, it was about having faith and religion, and Mimi was saying like go to church or I love church. It resets me on a Sunday and it makes me feel like ready. And I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
And then all the comments were like, you're talking about church, but you're on Love Island.
What does that mean?
And I was like...
I just feel like, see, the people that say stuff like that, it's like, if you're so Christian, why are you judging me? Because as a Christian, you're not supposed to judge.
Oh, my God. Say it louder for the people in the back.
So I feel like when it comes to religion, Christianity, there's always that pool of people that think they are above everybody else. But as a Christian,
an entitlement.
Yeah, you're not above no one. And I feel like as long as you're doing your part and you're trying your hardest to not be like, for example, a lukewarm Christian, you're doing the best that you can.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, she's on there to find love. What is so unholy about that? You know?
I don't even have anything to add to that.
It's
End
not,
of tweet.
I feel like people should just mind their business.
Shut your mouth.
You know,
It's true, though.
It's never that serious. And
also, like, I think... And this is what I mean about, do you think it's conflicting? Just because people have such a stigma about, I guess, like, what we do.
Yeah.
And almost, like, stigmatising it as, like, oh, what do you guys do? Everything's for show. The Instagram, the this, the that.
Yeah.
Like, almost saying that that doesn't go... hand in hand with religion, almost like that you're doing the opposite. And I'm like, but who said that?
Yeah, I feel like religion is a journey.
Right.
And I feel like everyone has different upbringings. You might have like grown up in the church, you might have not. Say, for example, if you didn't grow up in the church, a lot of worldly things are actually just natural to you, like that's your way of life.
Right.
So I feel like it's very hard to just switch certain things off.
Yeah.
You know? Like if you like to buy expensive things, to just switch that off and be like, oh, no, no logos. It's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
I feel like as long as you're trying every day and you're making an effort, it's okay.
And also, like, faith looks so different for everyone.
It looks so different for everyone. And I feel like God is literally the only person that can judge you. So live your life. Live your life.
I love that.
You know?
And that's on that.
And that is on period.
These... I keep just admiring all your shit.
Oh, my shoes are dirty as fuck. But these are my Givenchy marshmallows. Can you see?
Look at them.
I've got them in
As
pink
in,
and
that's
black.
like girly realness.
Yeah, it is. I love these. They're so comfortable.
I really love those.
10 out of 10 recommend these to
Yeah,
anyone
they
who
look
wants to buy-
comfy as
they're
fuck. They look like
comfy.
clouds.
And if you don't want to do like a big long hill, it's just, you
Like
know,
this.
it's still girly.
And
It's
the
still
gap.
girly, but it's like comfy girly, you know?
Guys, remember, 4'11". I need...
She needs a little step.
I need all the help I can get. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is a nice one. Tips
Sure, why did I just smile it on?
Yeah, you went... Tips for feeling sexy when your body/weight changes.
Oh, tell me about that one.
Tell me about me feeling like a profiterole.
Oh my God, I think I went the whole year coming out of the villa with people accusing me of being with child. Oh my God, it's interesting.
What?
Mate, all the time, I couldn't even walk around. People are commenting on pictures, are you pregnant? Oh, baby pumpkin. It's like, no, I'm just fucking hungry.
I'm so dead when you did that.
I'm just hungry.
What?
Yeah, but I feel like...
How do you, like, did that ever really get to you?
I feel like I got to, like, a point where I was just like, oh, like...
To me, I'm really confident, but, like...
Yeah.
Weight comments actually really get me.
Yeah, do you know what it is?
They really, really annoy me.
Yeah, they
because
are
I'm
annoying.
like, I know. My
Yeah.
body is... I have one of those bodies, I don't know if you're the same. My weight fluctuates so much.
No, absolutely.
Depending on, like, honestly, am I on contraception?
Yeah.
Am I this? Am I that? Like, I could have concerted effort for a month and be snatch.
Yeah.
And if I'm enjoying myself, listen, as in 4'11", there's nowhere for it to go.
Yeah, and I feel like
it's in 2 seconds.
Yeah, literally, I feel like us being like short queens.
Yeah.
When I gain weight, I've got to make an effort for it to go to where I want it to. Otherwise, it will get very apply.
Yes.
And it will be all around here.
Right.
You know, but I don't know.
And sometimes I'm like, I know.
Yeah, I know. I wake up every day. I
like,
see it.
I don't need you guys to be like, oh, have you put on a bit of weight?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm so aware.
Are you pregnant? And just wanted to know.
I can't believe the pregnant comment.
And you know, I just feel like sometimes it's a bit of a smack in the face, not because you're calling me pregnant. If you know who I am, do you think I'm going to do a pregnancy reveal on a little Snapchat? Like, do you think that's how I'm going to reveal to the world that I'm having a baby? Like,
yeah, that's so
get
true.
Real.
Yeah.
You know I'm coming out with big, photographs. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing photo shoot, like, I'm doing reveal.
You and Dami would do, like, a banner in the sky.
Do you know
and a
what I
helicopter.
mean?
We're expecting.
Blue for a boy.
Yeah,
I'm doing the work. So it's just sort of like, you should
like,
know
don't
better.
insult me.
Don't insult me, like.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I just brush it off because, like, obviously I know I'm not pregnant, and I feel like maybe I feel like it's easier for me because I'm with someone who loves my body, like all shapes and sizes.
I
So
get
like
that.
when there's little trolls talking about it, it's like, well, you're not grabbing it at night.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Fuck you,
He
you
is,
know?
and I love
And
him. So
I love him. So yeah, and I also think people need to give women grace. Like I'm actually a woman. I could have PCOS. I could be bloating. I could just be hungry.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things that happens in a woman's body.
Yeah.
And I feel like as women, we get put under so much pressure to just look perfect. Like, men get complimented for having a dad bod.
Yeah,
like,
right. This pisses me off.
People will be like, oh, he's got a dad bod.
Yeah,
You know, people
I
saying,
love a little dad bod.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It's a little bit endearing. The minute we have 1 inch extra, fat,
What? Fatty. Like, I don't ever see anyone
fatty,
saying...
bum, what? How
like,
did that happen?
Yeah. And I just think that's just, like, society, and it plays into
Yeah.
the whole, like, misogyny and all that stuff. But I feel like there's too much pressure on women to look perfect. Like,
Yeah.
if you want a perfect woman, I don't know, it's AI anyways. Like,
Period.
literally
I'm
AI.
also like, fat or big by whose standard?
By whose standard?
But like, for who?
For
like,
who?
Fat for you might be, what? I'm in my prime.
Honestly.
I love my body like this.
Absolutely.
Like, I have had moments where I've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And I've not felt confident then either.
Yeah.
And I find it so funny that people equate like weight to confidence or like to your worth, because it's like, I know so many girls that have had eating disorders and things, and they are fighting for their lives to not be skinny.
Yeah.
Because that's not where they feel comfortable. It's not where they're healthiest.
Yeah.
So I'm like, guys, you all just need to shut up.
Everyone shut up. And I feel like society is becoming a lot more inclusive now, like in terms of having like plus size models and extra sort of petite models.
Yeah.
Like there's room for everyone, and like all that sort of perfect thing, mate. Obviously, don't do that if you don't need it. But you're hearing people on like Ozempic and stuff.
Yeah.
2 years ago, it was BBL. Now everyone's on Ozempic.
Yeah, I know.
Body types, it's all trending. So it's like, just do what makes you happy and do whatever you're comfortable. If you fluctuate, as long as you're eating healthily, it's all right to pack on a bit of pounds. It's life.
Listen,
it comes with age.
If you want to go on holiday and back a creamy pasta every night,
honestly,
I'm co-signing that.
One thing about me on holiday, I'm a big back. And everyone that follows me knows that. Like, when I went to Mexico, I was eating down.
Oh, my God.
I was eating down.
Hang on, your Mexico content.
The food in Mexico.
The food in, Mexico. It's so fresh.
It's so
and
fresh.
gorgeous.
I was having chiquiles for breakfast, and that was it. But it was fantastic. Like,
so nice.
I could eat a taco every day.
Yeah, same.
Taco, guac,
A taco a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think what you said about trending bodies as well is like...
It's crazy.
If you actually deep it, everything is a trend.
But it's only us. It's only women's bodies that is a trend. Men's bodies, big, small, dad, it's trending all year round. Because boys don't give a toss.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't give a toss about each other. But I feel like men, like, I don't know, they watch too much porn and they think everyone's got big tits and a small waist. Like, that's just not how it is.
That's just not life. I just think be confident in you. Try and aim for where you feel.
As long as you're healthy. That. Doesn't matter. As long as you're healthy and you feel good in your skin, you're blessed. Doesn't matter.
I love you.
Right.
Okay. Oh, what's the biggest misconception about Indiyah?
Oh. I don't know how people perceive me, so I'm not sure.
I love it when you say, I just don't want to be perceived.
Yeah, I know, even though I'm on telly 24/7.
Yeah.
Don't perceive me!
Yeah, you. Please don't perceive me. Hello, guys, my name is Indiyah Polack. And
welcome. I don't know. I would like to know what people actually think about me. I feel like, for example, I don't know, when I was in the villa, I feel like it was a perceived thing that people thought I was really quiet or didn't have much to show for myself.
Really?
I don't know. I just saw a few comments and I thought, actually, you
That's so mental, because I know you so well now that I'm like...
crazy as hell.
Yeah, like, in what world are you quiet?
Yeah. I feel like it depends on who I'm around. Do you know what I mean? I can be extroverted. Sometimes I actually have to, like, think myself into saying hi. I'll be like, right, count to 3, say hello.
Really?
But, yeah, I feel like sometimes...
Why?
Because I'm just always switched on.
Yeah.
So, like, when I'm, like, going into a public setting, I've got to remember, like, oh, you're here to talk to people, talk.
Right,
But then when it comes out, it will sound so natural, but the Indiyah up here is actually saying, so in 5 minutes you're going to talk about this.
Really?
Do you know what I mean? Like, we're actually talking myself through the conversation. Not doing that now, obviously.
Yeah.
But,
also,
but yeah.
Remember to say something, and we're on a pod.
Yeah, but I don't know what the biggest misconception will be. I feel like I'm quite open. And
yeah, you
quite,
are
like,
really open
transparent.
Online. Yeah.
I feel like if there's anything people want to know, I'd literally just tell them. So, Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there is many misconceptions.
I think it's very much what you see is what you get with me, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, I saw something about you say about this recently.
Yeah.
Tell her to tell the haters to back off about the outfits.
Oh
What's going on about the
God.
outfits?
Do you know what? I don't want to be that kind of girl. I just feel like I'm very individual. I always have been.
Yeah.
And I feel like because I feel like people just don't expect it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is.
As in,
like,
I know what you're saying, as in, I saw your TikTok where you were like, just because I'm not dressing like everyone.
Just because I don't, like, I'm not simple and I like to experiment. And I feel like people...
and also you're an accessories girly. Like, I feel like, I actually never know what, I love
No
that
one knows
about
what
your
to wear.
style.
Yeah.
I have no idea what vibe you're going to be on.
Yeah.
You could come on in like, a little St. Trinian's Y2K skirt and I'd be like living. Or you could go like glam.
Or like grungy.
Yeah, and I'm like, but I think that's so sick. Like, that's such an expression.
I feel like fashion for me is just a form of expression.
It's experimenting
It's
as well.
literally, if I see something, I like it, I'm going to make it into a fit and I'm going to wear it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I wear a few things that a lot of people may not have the confidence to wear or they might feel like almost a bit weird. But I like weird things.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I like it, I'm going to lace it up and wear it.
Facts.
You know?
Do you know who I think the greatest enemy is?
Yeah.
The fake friends that will point out, you know when you're like doing something a bit experimental with an outfit? I've had this before.
Yeah.
Granted, I wouldn't be friends with this kind of person now. But there is always that one girlie that would be like, oh God, like, why are you wearing that hat?
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's cute.
The hat eats.
But do you know what it is?
What do you mean?
They can't put it off. I feel like a lot of people, like this society is just full of people that project. Like, you like the hat.
Everything is a projection.
You like
Indiyah.
the hat, you just can't pull it off.
Yeah.
That's not my problem.
And you're mad that I had the confidence to give this hat a go.
Like,
even if the hat isn't eating.
Do you know what?
Why
I'll give you a big one, yeah. I obviously known for having my skunk stripes.
Yes.
And I remember when I was going to do my skunk stripes, I actually told my friends, I was like, okay, I just want to do 2 strips of blonde in my hair.
Yeah.
And I remember this like it was yesterday. And I don't think they didn't say no, but they were a bit like, why? Why are you going to do that? Like, and I was like, I don't know. I just want to do it.
Why not?
2 twos did it, worked out. I come out, everyone's doing skunk stripes. But it's a nice thing. It's not sort of like, oh, you're doing it because I did it. It's like people are experimenting, and I like to see that people experiment with things that they wouldn't usually do.
I agree.
Like, it's just fun.
It's like, just so fun. I'm so
fun.
over. I've just got to the point now. And like, I think it's nice when you surround yourself with people who are so for you and are so accepting of like all your little phases and whatever you're in. Like, I feel like all my friends, and I feel like you're like this. Yeah. All my friends that I surround myself with are those kind of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't get me wrong. Jack's my biggest op. Jack will tell me if he doesn't like something.
Yeah, which is fair.
But
it's okay to not like
that's
things.
fine. If that's not for you, Jack will be like, that is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And I'll go, but I love it. And he'll go, okay.
You wear it.
Yeah, and then we'll just like, it's
fun.
But I think you really have to surround yourself with people that let you be you.
Yeah, absolutely.
In whatever form that is.
Yeah.
Like, I've had people sometimes message me being like, where do you get confidence from and stuff like this. And I think people see girls like us and think that there's just like...
there's no handbook to it.
This was like an unlimited supply of confidence. It's not.
It's not.
It's like years of just eventually being like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, and I think it's years of being like gradually secure within yourself. I'm not gonna lie. I look back on photos from like 10 years ago, I'm like, why did I wear that?
100%.
And I'll look at my friends, it's your fault. You let me go out like this.
You're a fake friend.
Do you know what I mean? But also, it's a good thing. Like, it's good to be around people that just let you do you. It's character building.
1 million%.
Like, if I grew up, like, from the jump in secondary school, having bust down, perfect makeup, there's no character building.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like I can look back and be like, you know what? Had an ugly duckling phase, and now here I am. I learned
like
through
you said, it's trends.
It's trends.
As in, I know for damn well sure, I will look back in 5 years at what I'm wearing now and be like, what the hell is that? But then I will do the same thing in 10 years and I'll do the same thing in 10 years after that. Yeah. So there's no point in stressing about it.
There's no point stressing about it. And I feel like it's important, even though you're talking about like trends, I feel like it's important to find like your individual style within trends. Do you know what I mean? Like, wear what you like, you know? Make it you. Even if it is a pair of cargos, make it you. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Like, you don't have to do the same Air Force One cargo, baby tee. Like, make it your own.
Like, just do your own thing.
Do your own thing and you will thrive.
Agreed. Okay, this is kind of juicy.
Okay, ew.
How often should a couple have sex? My boyfriend hasn't done it with me for a year, but still wanks.
Oh my God! A year!
Leave that man immediately.
My God, he's cheating on you. Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's cheating. Yeah, bad.
Is he cheating though? Because he's
But he wanks.
He's tugging the old Todger.
Why don't he ask you to do it at least?
Yeah, agreed.
Like, can I help?
You're sitting there like, I've got hands.
Like, what can I do?
Am I a ass?
Like, that is concerning. You know what? I feel like some people are busy. I would
Some
say
people are busy.
some people are busy, but personally, we try knock it out at least 4 times a week.
Knock it out.
Like,
at least 4 times a week.
Yeah, but I think me and Dami, I don't know what we're just in this, like, we're just a bit, like, bunny rabbit-y.
I also...
We just enjoy it.
Yeah, I have a high sex drive.
Yeah, like, we
so
just,
personally, if you're not touching me for a year...
Oh my God, I've been with him nearly 2 years. If Dami hadn't touched me in a year, I'd be dead.
I'd be dead.
I'd be dead.
That's cobwebs and am I Charlotte's Web?
No, honestly, I'd be like, something's wrong here. Do I smell?
Yeah.
Like,
do you hate me?
Do you hate me? Is it not? Is it, what am I doing?
I think, I genuinely believe that, like, intimacy is so important.
It's so important.
I
feel like it's physical touch. It is a love language. You know? Like, I think it also does show, like, yeah, I'm still feeling you. I like you, you know?
Yeah, it's that attraction thing
as well. Attraction.
When you've been with someone for a while...
Yeah.
I don't know what that looks like. But, like, if you've been with someone for a number of years, I feel like you have to keep that bit
You've got to keep it going. You've got to keep the spark flowing. And it's just a good check-in. Like, it's reassurance. Like, obviously, me and Dami have very busy lifestyles. So, like, for example, no, I've not seen him in a week and I'm hanging on by a thread.
Right.
But it's like...
You need to, you need to remind that person.
Yeah.
I fancy the fuck out of you.
I fancy you. I think it's just a big part of reassurance. It's healthy. It's a stress reliever. You go on about your day feeling good. Like, it's just nice.
I see. There's literally science behind it as well.
She needs to ask that man what's going on. Maybe he's insecure about something or... Like...
Maybe.
You know?
That's a good way of looking at it.
Because I can't remember what TV show. I think it was Sex Education, actually. And there was an episode where she was covering the guy's face because she didn't want him to see her orgasm face. And he started getting offended. He was like, why do you always cover the face? Like, do you think I'm ugly? And then she opened up to him. She was like, no, I just have to make a really ugly face when I nut. And then...
Have you ever thought about what's your orgasm face like?
Honestly, I wouldn't, honestly. If I think
oh, no. That's spooky, Yuki. I've never thought about that.
Because I don't think I make a nice one. I don't think
mine's blessed.
Like, oh my God, I'll let you in on something. We've got like, we've got a mirror, right? And obviously doing the do and whatever. And Dami said to me,
I love a mirror.
I don't.
Oh, I
don't like it.
God, when there's a mirror.
No, I don't.
You know, like on FaceTime when people are like,
it makes me insecure.
Does it?
Yes, because I'll be looking at myself and I'm like, why is it rolling? Why am I rolling over? Like, you know when your legs are up here and then you look down and I'm like, why is my belly big?
Oh, see, that's funny.
Honestly, like, I don't want to know what my body looks like during sex. But then Dami's like, oh, yeah, I love the mirror. I can see everything. I'm like, don't tell me
love the mirror.
what you saw.
You're like...
I'm like, no. But he's like, yeah, no, I love the mirror. I'm like...
The mirror to me...
We won't be doing it there again.
The mirror to me is the same as FaceTime. You know when people are like, me looking in the corner at myself on FaceTime like this? I'm having a conversation with someone, but low-key, I'm like...
oh, I'm looking kind of nice.
Yeah.
Like, makeup 8.
That's when there's a mirror during sex.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it back. I'm not looking at anyone but myself.
It depends on the positions, you know?
And I'm like, you look good.
Yeah, like, oh, it's kind of eating.
Yeah, like, whoa,
yeah. Whoa. No, I feel like I don't like looking at myself during sex. I just like doing it.
Okay, I definitely don't want to see my cum.
I want to see him. I don't want to see myself. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in that.
I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm quite interested.
Yeah, but I've never, ever thought about what my orgasm face is, and that's really stressing me out,
I think, honestly, I can imagine one, and I think it's terrifying, honestly.
Terrifying.
Absolutely jump scare.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I think that's a funny place to end.
But then it's, well,
do you know what? An orgasm face is an orgasm face.
It's an orgasm face.
It's fine.
But you notice, no one speaks about it.
No one talks about it.
It's unspoken of because we all know it's a bit of a...
because we all know it's a bit
We're all looking a little bit,
I think everybody knows that it's a bit class.
It's unspoken.
Do you know what, though? If you really deep it, that is you in your most vulnerable state.
Vulnerable!
You are, when
Literally.
you are at climax.
Yeah, that's it.
As in, all inhibitions go out the window.
Yep.
You don't really know what you're doing.
You don't even know what's going on.
Science takes over.
Yeah, literally.
I'm not responsible for what's happening here when that's happening
Have
here.
you ever, like, I don't know, like, had an orgasm or whatever, and, like, the session's done, and then you're just thinking back, like, was I doing too much?
Yeah. Oh,
like,
bare times.
Was this, like, a bit much? Like,
Sometimes
and you get a bit shy, you're like,
Yeah, sometimes I'll like... Have you ever said, no, I need to tell you about this one time, Indiyah, you'll die.
Oh, God.
Have you ever had or have said something mad during sex and you're thinking...
Why did I say that?
Raw, why did I say that? That was way too much.
Loads of times. But you know when you're, like, honestly, when you're, like, having sex, anything goes. Like, you'll just be saying these random things. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, sure, yeah. But it's like, really, why
Yeah, I'm your dirty little,
I'm your dirty little... It's like, I'm actually a classy lady.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, no, I think I went too far.
I think I went too far.
I think I went too far. I had this one guy, right?
You'll be agreeing to certain things. Like,
yes.
Yeah, and it's like, actually, no, don't do that.
I've had guys say the maddest things and I'm going, yeah, that's me. Then at the end, I thought...
I hope he doesn't actually ask me on a sober basis.
That was really silly. That was silly. We all took it too far.
We all took it too far.
I had this one guy once, right? This was years ago. We're doing whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, you dirty little cow. And Indiyah, I swear.
Dirty little cow.
Dirty little cow.
Oh, my God.
We both looked at each other and went...
No, sometimes, you know when you feel yourself like, oh, that was a bit much, innit?
He went, that was too much. I'm so sorry, that was too much. He went, I just called you a cow. Did I call you a cow? I went, you called me a cow. And we were creasing.
No, that is hilarious.
And I was like, do you know what? We can't,
let's
continue.
Let's wrap it up. But you know what? I think that's the best. You know what? I think when you can laugh during sex, those are the best sessions.
Yeah.
Like when it's actually not all too serious. Sessions
is so good.
I feel like those are the best ones.
They are.
You know, like you're having fun with it. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Not too serious.
And on that note...
On that note,
goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Indiyah, I love you.
Thank you.
Can you come
amazing.
on again?
Yeah.
You know, everyone after the Love Island pod was like, can you just forever be chatting with Indiyah?
Yeah, can we just do our own, like, girls pod? Like, it was really good.
Imagine just girly chat pod.
Oh, you know me, Ash. I live
You
for
love girly chat.
I love the gossip. Like,
okay,
I love it.
Well, I'm gonna have you on again.
Yeah, it was good. I loved it.
You. Like, comment, subscribe if you're watching. Babies, leave me 5 stars if you're listening. You know the score. The stars mean that I can continue.
Yeah.
And look at this.
Woo!
Okay, tell your nan, tell your granddad, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell your postman. I love you so much. Mwah.